Hi, welcome to the channel. It's absolutely peeing it down here. Just got into the jungle, packed up my bike, and the heavens open. And as you can see, it's really dark as well. Yeah. Stashed all my gear under there. So that rock formation there keeps it relatively dry. Let's have a look at the water level. So the water's all brown today. So obviously it's been coming down from the hills, and it's not as high as it was 2 days ago. But maybe that's going to change. Don't know if this was a good idea. After that gloopy mud video I put up a while ago, might end up with the same problem on this track. There's much more sandy here. I'm sure it's not going to get as bad as it was on that other trail. Well, sandy and the black mud. Nice leisurely pace today, because it's just so wet. And I don't want to get completely filthy before I stop at my first coffee shop. So all of this area used to be a big floodplain, and they're slowly but surely backfilling it, and sort of blocking areas of it off. Back in, I think it was 2010, there was a big flood in Hadyai, and the king at the time, Rama IX, he had said many times, that this is going to be a problem. He'd sort of flown over in helicopters and stuff and saw that this floodplain had been blocked off by a road. Yeah, so nobody listened until this flood came in 2010, and there was nowhere basically for the water to go. It was going into the city, and there was nowhere for it to run off. So it's going to be filthy now. Yeah, so what they had to do in the end, and this is what King Rama IX had been saying all along, make some bridges along that road, so as the water has a flow off area, so as it can come over to this side, because the road was basically between the city and this floodplain. And in Thai they have this term Gamling, that means monkey cheek. And it basically means where, monkeys, they'll sort of put stuff in their cheeks and not eat it or swallow it. And that's basically what this area is for Hadyai, the city where I live. This is basically the Gamling of Hadyai. But then, up until 2010, they've been slowly but surely blocking it off, until the crisis came with the big flood, and the king had been saying it all along. They need to do something about it, but they never did until 2010. Then they did. So you can see on the right over here there's a lot of flooding, but that's very normal in this area. A lot of wading birds get out here as well. So these storks and herons, and there's Chinese herons and crossbill storks. And wading humans. There's a guy out there, I don't know if you can see it. notice that? There's a guy out there wading. He's up to his midsection there in water. I don't know what he's trying to catch or collect. Oh, that's a nice muddy section coming up. Look how deep it is. I'm filthy now. It's Wednesday today. On Monday I was trying to get my pedal off. So the side that's not broken, that came off easily, but the side that's broken, that just would not budge. So I'm wondering what to do. So I had the Allen key. Then I had a garden hoe. Over the Allen key is a sort of lever, and then I had a big mallet, and I was whacking the garden hoe, trying to release the seized up shaft, or screw thread I should say. And I hit it, I really whacked it, and then the hoe flew off and it hit my rear triangle. Took a nice chip out of the paint. I was really peed off about that. So yeah, I'm not quite sure what to do about that now. I think I'm probably going to have to take the crankcase out, or the crank off, and then find somebody with a vise and use that as leverage to get this seized up pedal off. So I'm still cycling with this broken pedal, and this morning my foot came flying off with the clip at the bottom of my shoe, and trying to get it back in was a bit of a struggle. So we're coming up to the black mud area now. We're going to go nice and slow so it's not going to be flying around too much. There's our friends over here. I should say my friends, I'm not sure anybody else would want to be associated with this. Certainly not in Thailand. Buffaloes are considered to be really stupid. So if any comparison is made to a human and a buffalo, that's pretty insulting. Mosque right ahead of us, and to the left of that there's some smoke coming up. where that fire is. I've seen somebody, might be the same guy, going around here collecting wire and burning off the casing, obviously to try and get to the copper inside, I guess. Not too good, eh? That looks like the sun's coming out. Got to go for a wander, eh? I came all this way. Got to wander around. It's just I can't see under the water at the moment. It's all brown. Rumbling of thunder coming from all around. You see the build-up there of sand and small stones. That pile seems to be getting bigger, and I'm sure it's the water pushing it from deep down under the waterfall and just pushing it and piling it up over there. So that's the water flow from upstream. We just had a bit of a lull in the rain. When the light hits that, it looks pretty nice, eh? You see that pipe down there? It's been swept all the way down here. This is the big pool. Well, it's brightened up a bit now, so it's time to go home.